What's going on, legends? We are back. Back indeed. Hasn't been long. A week to the day, and we are back for another week of footy, another week of cards, and another week until Christmas. The countdown is on, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a couple of legends in the chat. Piznex is here this week. Love to see it. Great to have you back, brother. Elmo's in the chat. What's going on, you bloody legend? Appreciate your support over the last few weeks, mate. You're a bloody legend. How was the cricket the other day, mate? How was the cricket? Bloody good win for the Aussies, let me tell ya. The Barry Bandit's in the chat. Happy birthday, legend. Unlikely winner. Happy birthday, break, Tommy. Appreciate the love, legends. It is, in fact, my day of birth today. It's been a good one. And now I get to hang out with you absolute legends for the rest of this evening. Break some cards. Doing what I do best. Doing what I love to do. I'm going to crack a beer. It is my birthday. We've got the cause. Oh, we'll go this one. Main cam. We've got the cause. Bloody delicious. Sailor Jerry's in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Let's bloody go. Tash is in the chat. Good to have you back, Tash. Mai is here as well. What's doing, baby? Happy birthday, Tommy. Appreciate the love, legend. Thanks for tuning in. Edge Crusher's here as well. Good to have you back again, legend. What's been happening? How's your week been? Happy birthday, you legend. Buy yourself any sick Giants cards to celebrate. I didn't. No. I picked up one last week that I was pretty chuffed with. But I did pay for my cards shipment this week. So I think that's supposed to arrive next week, apparently. A fairly quick turnaround. We'll see if that happens or not with the delays with shipping all around the world at the moment with the mad Christmas rush. We'll see. A couple of happy birthdays in chat. Yeah, I will enjoy a couple of calls, Almos. Thanks, legends. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love, I do. It was a ripper day. Spent a lot of time with the family. Went out for a lovely lunch today, and now get to rip some cards. And managed to catch a couple of the UFC fights as well with a couple of my mates this afternoon, which was unreal. Some of those fights were mental, absolutely mental. Nunez got finally knocked off the mantle there. That was a ripper fight. Absolutely, they just stood there and went ham. It was absolutely awesome to watch. Awesome fight. And then Poirier and Oliveira's fight was pretty good as well. It was looking pretty one-sided after that first round, and then Oliveira definitely took the second on the ground, and then in the third managed to get the submission. So yeah, a couple of really good fights on today. What about you guys? What's been happening? What has been happening? How's everyone's teams going? Mine's terrible. I don't want to talk about it, all right? Leave me alone. My team sucks. What's new? How's everyone else's teams going? Surely better than mine. Surely. We've got week 14 kicking off tomorrow. And as always, once we get the draft underway, I'll give you my woeful tips of who I think is going to win. Pretty atrocious last week, I think I went, actually. There was quite a couple of upsets. Detroit, with their first win of the year, up the Detroit Lions. The poor Minnesota Vikings had to cop that loss. Yeah, that's not one you want to take when you lose to the worst team in the league. Claypool is killing me, says Sailor Jerry. Mate, I watched that live. I'm not gonna lie. I watched majority of the game live, and when I saw that play at the end there, the clock's still running. You get the fourth down conversion, 4-2 or 4-3, whatever it was, on the slant route there. Picks up about 5 or 6 yards. He goes down. He gets up onto his knees and then decides to do the whole arrow first down. Like, I don't care how long that takes you to do. Let's say 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds max. It's 2 seconds you're taking off the clock, regardless of how close you are to the hash, whether or not the referee was close enough to get the ball off you. Get up and run your ass to the middle and put that ball down for the umpire. And then tries to blame the offensive lineman that he was the one that knocked it out of his hand. Well, if you weren't celebrating, then there wasn't a ball to be knocked out of your hand in the first place. So anyway, that kind of grinded my gears, his press conference. He's so talented, and I think that's the problem with Juju as well. They're both so talented, but for some reason the maturity just isn't there yet for them. But I do know, I think Juju's still quite young. I think he came out of college quite early, or young, I should say. Sorry. So yeah, hopefully they're mature because they're both well talented. Ravens make me sad sometimes. Yeah, man. Like, I love watching the Ravens play. I'm a big defensive-minded person. I love watching a good defense play, and I love watching the Ravens defense play. I can't remember the head coach, not the head coach, sorry, the defensive coordinator's name. It's gone off the tip of my tongue. Throw it in the chat for me if you know it. Don Martindale. There we go. Don Martindale. He interviewed for the Giants head coaching job 2 years ago, and I was quite high on him. I love the way he runs that defense. But yeah, hopefully they can turn it around soon. Hopefully they can turn it around. I mean, they got a stacked team. They're in the mix. They'll make the playoffs. You just want to hit form at the right end of the year. That's the thing. Kobe says, happy birthday, mate. Thanks, Kobe. Thanks for joining me, mate. Thanks for picking up a sports spot too, you bloody legend. Squiddy's in the chat. What's going on, Squiddy? Good to have you back, brother. Hopefully Tampa can knock off the Bills tomorrow. I think that's going to be a really good game. I think the Bills have been underwhelming the last few weeks, and I think hopefully we'll start to get it back together. And obviously Tampa's Tampa. They're going to be competitive no matter the week. They've got Tom Brady. So I think it's going to be a ripper game. It's definitely one to watch. Hopefully it's prime time tomorrow. Surely it would be. They would have earmarked that one at the start of the year. Yeah, that's a 7:25 game. Yeah, nice. So, or 8:25 for the rest of Australia. 7:25 for me here in Queensland. Lost Hump for the year. How? Yeah, Marlon Humphrey's out for the year, and then Marcus Peters was also out for the year at the start of the year. You guys can't catch a break with your defensive backs. It's not good. I hate seeing good players go out for the year. Like, it's just like Chase Young. Like, we have to play him twice a year, but I still love watching him play. No one wants to see good players go down with injuries. Like last year, even with Dak, like you don't want to see a player do an ACL or break an ankle and be out for the year. Like it's not good for the game. But injuries happen in a contact sport, so what can you do? After that mix and fumble, my Bengals went to crap. Hope we bounce back and get a win tomorrow against the 49ers. Yeah, Kobe. I mean, the Bengals had a really hot start to the season, and they came off the wheel for a couple of weeks there, but they're still in the mix. They're still in the mix. Upset of the week. Giants get the dub against the Chargers. Oh, mate, one can dream. One can dream. You know that's what I'm thinking of when I go to bed tonight. That's all. You got to put that good juju out there for the world to make happen for you. Keen for Kamara coming back, that's for sure. Yeah, the Saints look a bit lost without him, to be honest. They rely heavily on him in the pass game. I think that's something that people sort of... The screen get they run a really good screen game. They've got one of the best offensive lines in the game, and they rely heavily on their screens, and I think he's one of the best players to have behind a good offensive line running the screen. He's just so versatile. Who's starting tomorrow for the Giants, Glennon or From? Mate, Glennon is starting. He cleared concussion protocol, which I'm quite actually disappointed about. That sounds really mean. I don't mean that in a health-wise. I was kind of keen just to mix it up and just... Glennon's Glennon. You know what you're getting. I was kind of keen just to see what Jake Fromm had. I mean, we've got nothing to lose at this point. We're not going to make playoffs. I don't want to say tank, but I mean, you may as well see what he's got. He can't be worse than Glennon, to be honest, after last week. So... throw him out there and see what happens, but it's not going to happen. Packers on Sunday Night Football, work from home tomorrow. Yeah, that's the way to do it, Almo. I love your style. It's the only way to do it. Alrighty. What's your upset of the week, Piznek? Throw it in the chat. All right. Let's get this draft happening. I shan't waste any more time. We've got heaps of legends in the chat tonight, which is awesome to see. Looks like hopefully we're going to have everyone here hopefully tonight. So we'll have no one missing and we can get this draft underway. So quick run through for anyone who hasn't been in the stream before. We will use random.org. We'll roll the dice. The list, the order that you bought your spots in, what number spots you bought is the list that we will randomize. That will give us our draft order. And that is how we will pick our teams going down that draft order. We will roll the two dice, and whatever's on the dice is how many times we'll randomize the list. It has to be more than 3 on the dice. And that's it. We'll get cracking. We're in for a big one. All right. I'm going to quickly just get this ready so it's all good to go. Got the list ready. The randomizer's ready to go. I'm going to flip you over to the computer screen and we will get this underway. Matt Bateman is running late, so I might have to pick for him. Mate, that's easy done. Easy done. You just throw it into the chat for me if that's all good with him, and we are good to go. Alrighty. I'm going to flip these over to the computer screen, and we'll get this underway, legends. Let's go. Alrighty, guys. Here we are. We're going to roll the 2 dice, and that is how many times we're going to randomize the list. 1 and 4 is 5. Here's our list, guys. We've got Jack Anker up in spot number 1, and we have Chris Aylmer in spot number 32 there. Everyone's name is in the list there with their original spots. We're going to randomize the list 5 times. Let's go. Good luck to everyone. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, and lucky last, spot number 1 goes to Matthew Jones with his original spot 28 there. And going down the run now, I'll call out the top 10. We've got Jaden Reginado in spot 2, Matty Asino in spot number 3, Kristen Pizarek in spot 4, Cammy Payne in spot 5, Jaden Reginado spot 6, Cammy Payne again in spot 7, Dylan Bartley in spot number 8, Chris Aylmer in 9, and Natasha Norman in spot 10. And we are ready to rock and roll. That's looking like a good list. I'm going to flip us over to our names here. Here are the teams, guys. I will cross them off as we go. So without further ado, Matthew Jones, you are on the clock, legend. You have 30 seconds to make your pick. And as always, guys, if someone is not here, their name will go down to the bottom of the list unless someone else is in the chat to pick their team for them or has previously arranged for me to pick their team for them. His next says Bills and Raiders is the upset. Dr. Buddha's in the chat. What's going on, Dr. Buddha? Sup, Tommy? Happy birthday, legend. Thanks for the love, mate. Appreciate it. We're here. We're ripping some cards. What else would I want to be doing on my birthday night than this? Hanging with my community. Alrighty. As we await Matthew Jones's pick. And remember, guys, this is a multi-year break. We have a box from 2020 and a box from 2021. Just so nobody gets confused there. We've got our box of 2021 XR Hobby and our box of 2020 Prism Cellos. Joker Jones is in there, and he's going to have to go with the Patriots first off the board, just like that. In there, like swimwear, he is not mucking around at all. The New England Patriots are off in number 1, and just like the team themselves, Mac Jones is running amok. Well, I should say Ramondre Stevenson, Damian Harris is running amok. All right, we're moving on. Jaden Reginado, you are on the clock, mate, in spot number 2. Who are we taking, mate? I'll get New England crossed off the list here. They are a hot team right now. Almo says Cowboys are dead to him. Mate, when you got pick number 1, I think they kind of have to be. Hopefully Jaden is in the chat. He's here and he's taken the Jags. Original spot 12. 12th of the 12th is my birthday. Lucky number, and he's taken spot number 2 with it. The Jacksonville Jaguars are off the board, which brings us to Matty Asino. You are on the clock, legend. I haven't seen him in the chat yet, so he's in here. He's in there. He's picked the Bengals as well. The Cincinnati Bengals are off the board. We're off to a flying start here. Cincinnati Bengals for Matty Asino in spot 24. Kristen Pizarek, you are on the clock, brother. Spot number 4. Original spot 29. Who are we taking? We have a full board ahead of us pretty well. Good to have you in the chat, Matty. How you been, mate? What has been happening? How are you, legend? I've got hopefully have my shipment from Ship My Cards arriving next week, guys. So hopefully I'll have a couple of new cards in the background there for you to look at when we're breaking. Got a decent sized shipment coming. He's in there with the 49ers. San Francisco 49ers are off the board, and we're moving on. Cammy Payne, you are on the clock, legend. Who are we taking? Happy birthday, big fella. Going well, mate. Appreciate the well wishes, mate. And you're going well. Love to hear that you're going well, mate. Mate, the Queensland border opens tomorrow. I'm pretty pumped about it. The Miami Dolphins are off the board with Cammy Payne. I'll just check that. It was original spot 16 there. Miami Dolphins are off the board. And Jaden, you are back on the clock again, mate. 2 in the top 10. How's that? Jaden, you are on the clock. Yes, I'm pumped. The border opens tomorrow. I've got a lot of family in Victoria, so they get to fly up for Christmas now, which is awesome. I'm pumped about. Haven't seen them in quite a while now, so I'm sure a lot of people are in the same boat this year. As we await Jaden's pick, I'm going to get the tomorrow's schedule up. Oh, look at that. I don't have to get up super early tomorrow. I was expecting an early wake up tomorrow. The old 4 o'clock game, but no, we're playing at 7:05, 8:05 for the rest of Australia if you're not in Queensland. Don't mind this hour time difference now with the games. Instead of being at 3, they're at 4 for me here. He's in there with the Chicago Bears. Justin Fields hunting. Chicago Bears are off the board. It's original spot 27. Oh, going up. There we are there. And Fieldsy is starting tomorrow for the Bears as well, which is going to be good to watch. Which brings us back to Cammy Payne again. Cammy Payne, you are back on the clock, mate. You've got two in the top 10 as well. How's that for a score? All right, what have we got for the early games? We've got the Cowboys and the Washington football team. I actually think this is going to be a lot closer than what some people think. I think it's going to be a really tough game. I think it's going to be a really good game of football too, but I think the Cowboys are going to come away with the win. I think the Cowboys are just are the better team at the moment. They're in form. They're playing well. They're coming off a couple of losses, and I think they had a win last week. So, but the Washington football team have won 4 straight since the bye week. So that's something to take into consideration as well. And the games in Washington as well. Philly special for Cammy Payne. That is easily done, mate. Spot 20. The Philadelphia Eagles are off the board. All right, we're moving on. We're getting through them quick tonight. Dill Bartley, you are on the clock, legend, if you're in here, Dill. If not, I think your mate's going to be joining in with us this evening if you can't make it for your pick. Dylan Bartley, you are on the clock, legend. All right, so I'm taking the Cowboys on that. We've got the Jaguars, Titans. I think you've got to take the Titans there. It's at Titans home as well. Seahawks, Texans. I'm taking the Seahawks. They had a good win last week. I think they're going to start hitting a bit of stride. Can't bet against Russ against the Texans. Raiders and the Chiefs. I'm going to take the Chiefs. It's in Kansas City. I think the Chiefs are going to get the job done there. We've got the Saints and the Jets. I think the Saints are going to win this one. They're coming off 5 straight losses for the first time in the Sean Payton era since 2006, which is crazy. So I'm taking the Saints on that one. Barty's in the chat. Good to have you in here, Barty. Glad you could make it. He's in there with the Chargers. Herbert, this time, please. Mate, I'm going to do my absolute best for you. I'm going to pull a Herbert for you tonight, and then hopefully I don't see him at all tomorrow. Hopefully he does nothing for them. Where were we? Spot 20. Spot 18 for Dill Bartley. Los Angeles Chargers. All right, and we're moving on. Chris Almo, you are on the clock, mate. Chris Almo. Almo will be in the chat in a second. Raiders will get destroyed tomorrow, says Edge Crusher. Yeah, look, the Raiders are not playing well this year. They've had obviously a whirlwind of distractions this year. And I think this season just hasn't gone their way. Here's the remaining teams, Almo, but I think I have a feeling who he's going to take. The Falcons and the Panthers. Oh, they're both 5-7. It's in Carolina. I'm taking the Falcons. I'm taking the Falcons on that one. I think that's honestly a flip of the coin. He says, always Packers, mate. I knew that. I knew that indeed. That was original spot 25. That one. Green Bay Packers. Which brings us to Natasha Norman. Tash, you are on the clock, Tash. Ravens and the Browns. I think the Ravens are going to get the job done. It is in Cleveland, though, but I think the Ravens are coming off a tough loss. And I think they're going to get the job done. Lions and Broncos. I think you should expect the Broncos to get this one done. It's in Denver as well. Lions are coming off their first win for the season, but I think the Broncos are by far the better team there. Tash says, I'll go the Chiefs. Thanks. Easy, Tash. It was original spot 7 with the Kansas City Chiefs. So they are off the board, which brings us to and he's in the chat nice and early. He's in there with the Vikings. Nice and early. Where am I? Minnesota Vikings are off the board to with his original spot 11. Original spot 11 and current spot 11. The Minnesota Vikings, which now brings us to Kobe Campbell, you bloody legend. You're on the clock, Kobe. Shout out the team you want. Here is the remaining teams. Don't forget, there is Washington at the bottom there as well. Alrighty, where was I? I only had a few more picks to go. We're into the morning games. We've got the 49ers and the Bengals. Oh, I honestly think that's going to be a really good game of footy. It's in Cincinnati. San Francisco has a 12-4 record against Cincinnati all time, including the playoffs. Honestly, I think it's going to be a flip of a coin game. I'm taking the Niners. I think their defense has played so well last week without Fred Warner. I'm pretty sure Fred Warner's back this week as well. So I'm taking the Niners. He's in there with the Cardinals. Easy done. The Arizona Cardinals are off the board. That one's going to Kobe in spot 8. Original spot 8. Arizona Cardinals. All right, we're getting through it. Jack Anchor, you are on the clock, legend. Jackie Anchor, shout out your team. That is what's remaining. Arizona's gone there, but we've got Washington at the bottom there as well. He's in there with the Saints, nice and quick. We're flying through it tonight. New Orleans Saints with original spot 22. New Orleans Saints. All right, we're moving on. Jackie Welsh, you are on the board, Jackie Welsh. Here are the remaining teams, legend. All right. Bills and Buccaneers. Oh, I'm going to come back to that one. I'm going to leave it. We got the Bears and Packers at 11:20 tomorrow, prime time. I'm taking the Packers. Fields is starting, but Green Bay is just playing far too well this year. And then on Tuesday, we have the Rams and Cardinals in another absolute belter for the NFC. Oh, Los Angeles Rams have won the last 8 of 9 games against Arizona. Rams have been underwhelming, to say the least. I think they're going to put up a performance here. I'm going to take the Rams in an upset against the Cardinals. It's in Arizona. I'm taking the Rams. I think the offense is going to click this week. Ferdy, have I been yet, mate? No, Ferdy, you have not been yet, mate. You are coming up right next. You're coming up right next. Oh, hang on. My bad. I've missed one here. Jackie Welsh, sorry, brother. Hold on 2 secs. I've skipped 2 people here. My bad, legends. Ferdy, you are on the clock. Sorry, Ferdy. You are on the clock. I saw 2 Jack Anchors and I've just gone down 1. So now we're in spot 14, original spot 31. We have Luke Ferdinand's there highlighted on the screen. Ferdy, what team do you want? He's in there with the Jets. Easy done 30. And then that brings us to Caleb. Sorry, Squiddy. You are on the clock, Squiddy. Apologies, lads. I saw 2 Jack Anchors and picked the bottom one. I think I have a feeling who Squiddy's going to want here. It is indeed the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which now brings us to Jack Anchor in spot 16. Shout out your team, Jack. Jets almost call to halfway. I know. The Jets almost make it to halfway. Not a bad team to pick up. He's in there with the Raiders. Easily done, mate. The Las Vegas Raiders are gone to the original spot for Las Vegas Raiders. Now, which brings us to Jackie Welsh. Sorry, mate. Are you still happy to take the Colts in spot 17, Jack? Just chuck it in chat for me if you're happy with that. Original spot 14. And I'll leave that in there if he's happy with it. And he's in there with the Colts. Easy done, legend. All right. Which brings us to Kristen Pizarek again in spot 18. Kristen, you are on the clock, Kristen. Here are the remaining teams. We've still got Washington down the bottom there as well. I need to wipe off the Buccaneers for Squiddy. He's in there with the Rams. The Los Angeles Rams are off the board with original spot 21. Los Angeles Rams. All right, we're getting through it. You are back on the clock, with original spot 9. Here is the board, He's in there with the Cowgirls. Dallas is off the board. The Dallas Cowboys. All right, we're flying through, which brings us to Jackson Aylmer. Jacko, first timer tonight. Shout out to you, Jacko. What team are you taking, legend? Jackson Aylmer, you are on the clock, mate. What team do you want? Here is the board, what's available. We've still got the Washington football team and Tennessee down the bottom there as well. Who are we taking tonight? Still got plenty of good teams on the board here. We've got the Atlanta Falcons up the top there, Baltimore Ravens, Buffalo Bills, Carolina Panthers, Cleveland Browns, Denver Broncos, Detroit Lions, Houston Texans, New York Giants, Pittsburgh Steelers, Seahawks, Tennessee Titans, and the Washington football team. Jacko's in the chat here. Lovely to have you, Jacko. He's in there with the Bills. Good choice. Good choice. Buffalo Bills are off the board. They're going out to Jackson. Buffalo Bills for Jackson. All right, we're moving along. Matthew Jones, you are back on the clock, Matty. Who are we taking, legend? Still got the Washington football team down there as well. Atlanta Falcons up the top there. We've got the Atlanta Falcons, Baltimore Ravens, Carolina Panthers, Cleveland Browns, Denver Broncos, Detroit Lions, Houston Texans, New York Giants, Pittsburgh Steelers, Seattle Seahawks, Tennessee Titans, and the Washington Football Team. For Matthew Jones in original spot 13, now in spot 21. He's in there with the Steelers. Lovely choice there. Pittsburgh Steelers are off the board. Pittsburgh Steelers are off the board, and we're moving on. Matt Bateman, you are on the clock, Matt Bateman. Original spot number 3. And here is the board. And we do have the Washington Football Team down there. Not many left to go. And we can bust open some cards. Ha! Legend. Thanks, Ferdy. How good is that? Picking up the slack from me. Browns, please, Tommy. Happy birthday, legend. Thanks, Matty Bateman. Appreciate it, legend. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for picking up a spot. Appreciate the love. Cleveland Browns for Matt Bateman. From original spot number 3 there. I swear every stream there's one where I write the person's name instead of the team name. Every stream. All right, we're moving on. Keegan, you are on the clock, Keegan. Where are we taking this pick, legend? We've got the Washington Football Team down the bottom there, Tennessee Titans, Seattle Seahawks, New York Giants, Houston Texans, Detroit Lions, Denver Broncos, Carolina Panthers, Baltimore Ravens, and the Atlanta Falcons. The Ravens are still there, which is actually not a bad grab. And he's in there with the Ravens. Whoop. All right, that was original spot 19. Baltimore Ravens. All right, we're moving on. Which brings us back to Chris. Chris Alma, you're back on the clock, legend. Where are we going with this one? I'm pretty sure I finished all the picks, didn't I? I had the Bills, Buccaneers I was going to come back to. So Bills, Buccaneers, apologies. Bills, Buccaneers. Oh, it's going to be a really good game. I'm going to take the Bucs. It's in Tampa Bay. They're in form. The Bills haven't been playing that well. I mean, they almost... A real tough game last week against the Patriots in some of the worst football weather you've ever seen. I'm taking the Bucs. I'm taking the Bucs. He says, Titans, thanks. Easy done, Chris. Tennessee Titans are off the board with original spot 32. Tennessee Titans. All right, we're moving on, which brings us back to Mai. Mai, you are back on the clock, mate. Where are we taking this pick? Unlikely winner says some Bateman magic. Indeed. Edge Crusher says he's going Buccaneers, bit of Brady magic. Yeah, I think it's going to be a really good game of football. I'm going to take the Bucs, though. It's in Tampa Bay. Although the Bills are coming off a loss that was, not the best look, allowing well over 200 yards of rushing on the ground. I think it's going to be a really good game of football. I'd love to be able to watch it, but unfortunately, my mighty Giants are going up against the Chargers tomorrow at the same time, where I'm going to have to take my G-men in this game. I can't tip against my own team. I can't do it. Mai says, give me the G-men. That I can do, Mai. The New York Giants are going to Mai with original spot 6. Although I do not see the game going our way. We have an absolutely woeful offense and a well below second string quarterback playing tomorrow. Which brings us back to Chris Aylmer again with spot 23. Chris, you're back on the clock, mate. Who are we taking this time? And I don't think we can keep up with the Chargers offense, to be honest. Although I don't know if Keenan Allen or Mike Williams are playing, because I think Mike Williams had a COVID protocol, and I don't know if Keenan Allen's injured or not, but I heard he's questionable, so we'll see. I mean, I think the Chargers are actually on PFF, they're ranked the first best red zone offense in the league. So it's going to be tough to stop, especially when you're a team that can't score yourself. So I'll take the Seahawks, mate. Add to Tash's 3-card PC. Easy done, mate. I think we've all got a couple of teams with a PC very similar. Where were we? We were original spot 23. Seattle Seahawks. Off the board. Which brings us to Cameron Payne. You are back on the clock, legend. Who are we taking, Cammy? Original spot 15. As the rain starts to pour down outside my window. Barty says, Allen is out. Williams is in, bro. Thank you for the update. Yeah, I was caught that news yesterday. He's in there with the Texans, Mills, Mojo. Houston Texans are off the board. Going to original spot 15. The Houston Texans are off the board. Back to Keegan. Keegan, you're back on the clock, mate. Original spot 30. Who are we taking? Got the Atlanta Falcons up the top there. Carolina Panthers, Denver Broncos, Detroit Lions, and then we go down to the Washington football team. Yeah, Keenan Allen is a big loss, big red zone target. And I think he's actually, I saw a statistic, because another one. I see a lot of statistics. I think the Chargers have one of the best third down offenses, and Keenan Allen is the most targeted player on third down in the league. So that's a big loss for them. He says, Falcons, please. Easy done, mate. Atlanta Falcons are off the board, which means Jack Anchor, you are back on the clock, Jackie. Which team do you want to take? I'll just quickly write Keegan's in here in spot 30. The Atlanta Falcons. He's in there with the Panthers. That is easy done, mate. That's original spot 1. Carolina Panthers. Alrighty, which brings us to Jared Corvar. You are on the clock, Jared. I'll just get the Panthers marked off. We've got the Denver Broncos, Detroit Lions, and the Washington football team. Hopefully Jared's in the chat. Broncos, please, mate. Easy done. The Denver Broncos are off the board. They're going to Jared in spot number 2. The Denver Broncos. Alrighty, 2 picks to go. We got Mai. You're on the clock, Mai. And then after Mai, we have Keegan. He's in there with Washington. Easy done. Mai's in there with the Washington football team, which means Keegan is left with the Detroit Lions with the 32nd pick in our NFL break number 15. All right, we are locked and loaded. We're ready to go. If anyone forgets their team, shout out and I can look them up for you. Let's bust some cards. Alrighty. Gonna move this back over here. Mai taking the whole division. He pretty well, didn't he? He's got the Washington football team, Well, he's got the Minnesota Vikings, another NFC team. He's got the New York Giants. Where are the Dallas Cowboys? He just missed out on the Philadelphia Eagles, and he almost had the whole NFC East. What a legend. Could have waited 2 more picks so I got my Cowboys, though. Well, Maddie, you chose to take... Oh, we got John Cena in the chat. Maddie was in there and he chose the Patriots over his homegrown team. Alrighty. Let's bust some cards. Get a bunch of sleeves out for this. We're gonna need them. Alright. Good to see we had no one not here tonight. Bloody love it. Can't thank you guys enough. As always, I'll start off the stream by saying a massive thank you to you, legends. I can't do this without you. I love doing this for you. I love the community we've built. And I hope everyone has a really good break over Christmas. Hopefully get lots of time with family. Drinks lots of beer, wine, whatever you drink, and has lots of food. And yeah, we're due for a big one next year as well. I don't know if we're going to have another break this year. I haven't decided yet. We'll see how this one plays out, see what happens over the next week or so. And if not, we'll be back very early next year. We have some of the hottest, we got every hot product coming in. So stay tuned. We're only doing this bigger and better next year. All right, with that said, shout out to you guys. Let's break some cards. Let's get this underway. Let's go. Flip that over. Let's go. Barty says, just one Herbie Prism, please. I'm going to try and pull my absolute magic for you. I'm getting myself a Parsons Joker, says my. Elmo says, calling a nice Micah card just to top it off. Well, Maddie, who knows, mate? Patriots could have something in store for you tonight. Alrighty. Let's go. All right, let's break, says Mike. Let's break indeed. We're in there. Pizneck's in there with the draft chime. We're ready to bust some cards. I'm just gonna move them a bit that way. There they are. Bit of room. As always, guys, if you haven't smashed that follow button, make sure you do so. It does help out the channel. And to all my subs in the chat at the moment, massive shout out to you guys. I can't thank you guys enough for subbing to the channel. Cam Newton. Cammy Newton. Earl Thomas. Unique Ngakwe. Bryce Love. Keelan Doss. Hey, Eddie Jackson. Greggy Zerline. Teddy Bridgewater. Tyler Lockett. For the Pittsburgh Steelers, it is a rookie. It is Chasey Claypool, the man we were just talking about. A nice green prism there. Going out to the Steelers. We've got a fireworks, Chris Godwin. For the Bucks. For the Philadelphia Eagles, it is a rookie. It is Jalen Hurts, and we're off to a flyer here. Bang, there we go. Pulling a QB early. A lovely wide receiver, green prism. That's how you want to start a break. That is indeed how you want to start. Barty says, see the Heisman Trophy today. No, was that on today? Was it? Who won? I know who the 4 finalists were. I personally was rooting for Aiden Hutchinson. He's an absolute beast, man. He's a beast. He's like reincarnation of TJ Watt. Will McGinnis. Kyle Fuller. For the Buffalo Bills, it is Zach Moss. Bryce Young. He's the QB out of... I'm trying to think. They had was it the Barmer QB? Who was in the Heisman finalist as well? Yeah, Alabama. Man, they win some Heismans. Is he a freshman? Does anyone know? Or a sophomore maybe, second year? Because he's yeah, he is a young fella, isn't he? Jacko says, yes, Bills. Yeah, Jacko, we've got a nice Zach Moss Bills red, white, and blue prism there for you, mate. First pack magic. Yeah, he's a sophomore, so second year. Yeah, well, I mean, we're only going to get to see him over the next, 2 years if he stays the full stint. Mark Brunell, the man we pulled the helmet from last break. Jarvis Landry. Kyle Van Noy. Move these up here a little bit. Jimmy McMahon. D-Law. Cortland Sutton. Russell Wilson. Ricky Jackson. Joshy Reynolds. And we've got a green insert. It is a fireworks at Patty Mahomes for the Kansas City Chiefs. That one's going out to Tash. We've got an unstoppable Tremaine Edmonds for the Bills. Kid Reporter at the back. And for the New England Patriots, it is a Fernie Jennings. Building that PC for Jacko, that Bills PC. One card at a time. Hutchinson came second. He's a beast. Yeah, I mean, he's just come into his own the last 2 months. Absolute beast. I'm kind of upset he's playing so well because his draft stock has just gone through the roof. They're picking him to go top 1. Oh, sorry, not top 1. First overall or possibly top 2 between Jacksonville and Detroit, taking Kayvon Thibodeau and Aiden Hutchinson, the 2 edge prospects that are just absolutely out of this world. Mike Gesicki, Adrian Peterson. For the Dallas Cowboys, it is Neville Gallimore. But I've read it's quite a deep edge rush class this year. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I'm definitely going to be watching. I'm pretty sure the semi-finals for the college playoffs are going to be New Year's Day here for us in Australia. New Year's Eve over there. And then, I can't remember the date. I think it's the 10th. So, I think it's the Tuesday, the 11th here for us, is the actual championship game. Jonathan Ogden. Stephon Diggs. David Njoku. Rashaan Evans. Dalvin Tomlinson. Mecole Hardman Jr. Aaron Rodgers. Yeah. Christian Kirk. Got one more behind there. Harrison Smith. For the New England Patriots, it's Stephon Gilmore. Kid Reporter at the back. The now Carolina Panther. We've got a Tua Tagovailoa emergent there for the Miami Dolphins. We're getting a couple of these QBs early, which is good to see. For the Washington football team, it is a rookie. It is Antonio Gandy-Golden, the wide receiver. Mai says, who are you looking at collecting for next year's draft? Well, mate, let me tell you, those two edge prospects are right up my alley. I'm big defensive minded. I just love defense. Love a good edge rusher. Love a good linebacker. Love a good corner. So definitely probably Aiden Hutchinson or Kayvon. I'd love for one of them to fall to the Giants if we lose enough games at the back end of the year, which I dare say we will, to be honest. I would love to have one of them on our team and be able to collect and PC those cards. I'll generally always PC one Giants player from the draft class. I try to anyway. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. From what I've read, it's a really lackluster QB class. So we'll see what happens. Devin Bush. Deebo Samuel. For the Jacksonville Jaguars, it is Colin Johnson. Pretty sure like the big QBs are Malik Willis. What's the other guy's name? Matt Corral. Matt Corral is the QB out of Malik Willis is the one out of Liberty. Matt Corral is the Ole Miss QB. So I'd be quite surprised to see a QB go in the top 10 this year, to be honest. Mai says, I like me some Chris Olave. Haven't done a whole lot of research into next year's draft class, so you have to give me a bit of a rundown about him, Mai. Troy Polamalu, Le'Veon Bell, Jack Doyle, Hunter Renfrow, Khalil Mack, Amari Cooper, Michael Vick, Joey Montana, Traquan Smith, and we have a green for the Rams. It is Tyler Higbee. We have a brilliance, Ryan Tannehill for the Titans there. For the Kansas City Chiefs, it is Clyde Edwards-Helaire. What about the QB from Pitt? Yeah, the QB from Pittsburgh. His name is, he had that fake, was it the fake slide this week? I think it was. Pretty sure that was him. He had the fake slide. I could be wrong. That may have been someone else. The fake slide that I saw somewhere else. But yeah, he seems all right. Just from everything I've read, just there aren't anyone that just stands out above the rest. Like last year's class, like you just had Trevor Lawrence obviously just well at the top, and then Zach Wilson made a big push towards the back end of the year, and his draft stock went through the roof. Obviously, Justin Fields was a stud pretty well all throughout his years, and then Trey Lance to the 49ers. So compared to some of the previous years we've had in terms of QBs, it's just a little bit weaker from everything I've read. But as this season dwindles on for my team, I start to do a lot more draft research, because who knows what we're going to do at that position next year as well. Ken Anderson, Byron Murphy for the Baltimore Ravens. It's a rookie. It is Paddy Queen, the middle linebacker out of LSU, I'm pretty sure he was. I'm pretty sure he was out of LSU. Correct me if I'm wrong in chat if anyone knows. Pretty sure Patrick Williams was from LSU. Him and Garrett Wilson, nice looking receivers. I'll have to look into them. I will have to do my research. I always do a ton of research, especially once the year's over. Nothing else to do but to research the prospects that your team may take. Teddy Bruschi, T.Y. Hilton, Miles Boykin, Evan Engram, Von Miller, Fletcher Cox, O.J. Howard, Adam Thielen, Robert Woods. For the Dallas Cowboys, it is Zeke. We've got a brilliance, Chris Carson for the Seattle Seahawks. That one's going to Chris O. And for the New York Jets, it is Denzel Mims. Who's everyone been collecting the last few weeks? Anyone picked up any nice cards? Let me know in chat. What have you been picking up? What have you been looking at? Any specific products or inserts or types of cards that you've been catching your eye lately? What's everyone been buying? I'm interested, intrigued with everyone else. PCs, because everyone's so different. Everyone's got different tastes. Max Crosby, Calvin Ridley. For the Texans, it is Isaiah Coulter. If that wants to go into focus, there we go, ish. Edge Crusher says, got a few more Lamar rookie cards for the PC, graded PSA 9s. Mate, that's nice. What product are they? Are they prisms or... Not a bad get. Not a bad buy at the moment as well. I think Lamar's... He's going to be a really good player for years to come. Years to come. We have our silver. Ryan Fitzpatrick. Devontae Parker, Deontay Johnson, Sammy Watkins, Scary Terry. It's going to be fun watching him go up against Trayvon Diggs tomorrow. Clellan Ferrell, Danielle Hunter, Aaron Donald, Sean Alexander. This is our silver. We're upside down. For the Green Bay Packers. Come on, rookie. Another rookie. It is Devontae Adams. That one's going out to Almo. Lovely looking silver there. They're just so clean. So clean. Kid Reporter at the back there. Get that one sleeved and top loaded up. We've got a Nicky Bosa. Unstoppable. And for the Tennessee Titans, it is Christian Fulton. Who is having one hell of a year at DB. That's for certain. There's that Devontae Adams. And then Nicky Bosa. Stud. Absolute stud. My says, got a Chase Young rookie card kaboom to match with the Fields. Oh, lovely. Love to hear that, My. Lovely little kaboom PC you've got going there. Unlikely when it says plenty of Rashad Bateman and J.K. Dobbins this week. Nice. Ravens. Big Ravens, man. Prism rated rookie red. Red, yellow, Donruss optic, and a select silver. Man, that's some nice gets there. Some real nice gets. That PC would be coming along very nicely. Mice is trying to complete Chase Young's Mosaic Rainbow, so if anyone has ones I don't have, let him know. Mark Ingram II. Kevin Byard. For the Texans, it is Ross Blacklock. And we are halfway through the box. Alrighty. Phillip Rivers. Marlon Humphrey. Get stuck together here. There we go. Joshy Allen. Antonio Gates. Kevin Byard. Darius Slayton. Alvin Kamara. Barry Sanders. Rondé Barber. And our green. For the Jaguars, it is Laviska Shenault Jr. with the green prism there for the Jags. We have a Fireworks, Kyler Murray for the Cardinals, and our rookie, For the Miami Dolphins, it is Noah Igbenogany, defensive back for the Dolphins. Was hoping for a bit of Tua magic there. Barty says, come on, Herbie. We need a bit of Herbie magic in here. Wrong rookie. Yeah, wrong rookie indeed. Wrong rookie indeed. Alrighty. Darius Slayton. Marshawn Lattimore. For the Jags again. And K'Lavon Chason. Stud edge rusher for the Jags. Taken in the first round last year. Alrighty. Devin Singletary. Austin Hooper. Parise Campbell. Sexy Dexy. Travis Kelce. Adrian Peterson. Larry Fitz. Anthony Barr. Jalen Ramsey. And our green is an insert. It is Ezekiel Elliott, fireworks for the Cowboys. And we have a CD Lamb emergent. Kid Reporter at the back. Nice to see you, CD. New England Patriots. It is Kyle Duggar. Safety for the Pats. Alrighty. Jokey Jones says no. Alrighty. Scary Terry. Kenyon Drake. Seattle Seahawks. It is DJ Dallas. To add to Tash's PC of her Seahawks. Los Lobos, first time in the chat. Love to have you here, legend. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate the support. Says, only here to see a silver Herbie. I will do my best. That is the aim. We're trying to pull one for Dill. Trying to pull a silver Herbie for Dill. Kid Reporter at the back there. Kalen Ballage. TJ Watt. Potential Defensive Player of the Year this year. Sam Darnold. Brandon Graham. Derek Carr. Anthony Miller. It's stuck there. Tyler Higbee. Grady Jarrett. Arik Armstead. And we have a green for the Texans. It is Laramie Tunsil. The big dog offensive tackle. And we have a go hard or go home. Odell Beckham Jr. insert there for the Browns. Washington football team. It is Chasey Young. That one's going out to Mai for his Chase Young PC. Almo says, even I got a Dallas card to Matty Jones. Alrighty. Keelan Cole. Darnell Savage Jr. Los Angeles Rams. It is Cammy Akers. For the Rams there. We got 3 packs to go. Flying through it. Alrighty. Kenny Moore. Tyler Boyd. Tremaine Edmonds. Damian Williams. Joe Theismann. There we go. Joey Bosa. Drew Brees. TJ Hawkinson. Zadarius Smith. And now green is Alshon Jeffrey for the Philadelphia Eagles. There is our green prism. We have a fireworks, Alvin Kamara. And our rookie for the Bills, it is Gabriel Davis. Jackson's adding to that Bills PC tonight with some nice rookies. Gabe Davis. Alrighty. And our 3 red, white, and blues. Minka Fitzpatrick. Clellan Ferrell. For the Chicago Bears, it is Jalen Johnson. Alrighty, 2 packs left to go. Alrighty, we have another silver. We have another silver. Dede Westbrook. Sam Hubbard. Brandon Cooks. Jordan Jenkins. Sean Lee. Philip Lindsay. Dallas Goddard. This is our silver here. For the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, it is a rookie. It is Tyler Johnson. For the Bucs. Kid Reporter at the back there. It's our silver rookie for the Buccaneers there. And we have a Joey Burrow right behind. Emergent for the Bengals there. For the Jacksonville Jaguars, it is Jake Luton. So we've got a couple of nice emergents in there. We've got the Tua, the Burrow, we've got the Jalen Hurts. We're just missing that Herbie for Barty. Squiddy Rock says pew pew. Evan Ingram. Jimmy G. For the Green Bay Packers is AJ Dillon. Bloody legend. Catching Deers, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it more than you know. Absolute legend. And just like that, I need more top loaders. Another box down. There we go. We're good to go again. Get that Dylan in his top loader. Alrighty, last pack magic. That's an empty box. Marky Andrews, Miles Jack, Baker Mayfield, Max Crosby, stud. There you are. There we go. Kyle Fuller, Justin Simmons, Curtis Samuel, Devin White, and we got one more behind, Kyle Rudolph. And our green for the Atlanta Falcons, it is Grady Jarrett. Is our green prism. We have a fireworks of the King, Derrick Henry. For the Los Angeles Chargers, it is a rookie. It all comes down to this, Barty. It has all come down to this. Slow roll it for you. We need to see a helmet. There is a helmet. It is Joshua Kelly. Oh no. Joshua Kelly for the Chargers. We had the helmet, so it wasn't Kenneth Murray. But we pulled the Joshua Kelly in the last minute. I thought we had it. I thought we were going to pull home some last pack magic for you. We've still got the 3 red, white, and blues. There's still a slim... Chad Johnson. Sammy Watkins. For the Colts, it is Michael Pittman Jr. The wide receiver. Jeez, I have zero luck here. I apologize, mate. I'm doing my best for you. Los Lobos says absolutely catfished. It happens. It happens. Damn. I was trying to pull through there for you and pull that Herbie. Alas, we had no luck. We had no luck in the Herbie department tonight. Again. I do apologize. There's not much more I could have done for you. I thought we had it there with that last pack magic. I thought we were in there like swimwear. Alright, I'm just going to make some room here. Get ready for this last box. The big one. Our 2021 XR Hobby. Probably going to need a few more sleeves. Alrighty. That's ready to rock and rumble. Mai says, here comes the big Parsons RPA. Let's go. Alrighty. So, we got 7 cards per pack, 2 packs per box. We've got 2 autographs and 1 memorabilia card per box on average. unwrap one rookie autograph jersey. So we got one RPA and find 4 parallels per box on average. We're ready to rock and roll. There is the big plethora of what you could pull. Joker says no thank you in reply to Myers' joke about the Parsons. He would probably cry if that happened, I reckon. He's got the Patriots, so he is sitting pretty regardless. Alrighty. How we going here? We're going from the top. There's our XR. I reckon we leave... One of these will probably be a little bit thicker than the other. Leave the big thick boy till last, maybe. Big Dalvin Cook on the front here. Alrighty. We got 2 autos and 1 memorabilia card. Let's see what we can do. Alrighty. Off the bat, we've got Derek Carr. Lovely looking design on a nice matte finish. We got Allen Robinson for the Bears. Russell Wilson, that is 159 out of 199. Blue parallel there. Really nice looking card. And we have a Patrick Jones from the University of Pittsburgh, 135 of 249 for the Minnesota Vikings. Got another card here. And it is an extra for Aaron Rodgers for the Green Bay Packers, 66 of 149. Alrighty. So we've got one at the back here as well. Gonna pull it forward. We're going upside down. Brandon Stevens for the Baltimore Ravens there. Get these sleeved up and then we'll get to the RPA. Brandon Stevens is our rookie. Get these numbered rookies and cards sleeved up. Ready to go. Alrighty. The Russ is sleeved up. We're ready for our possible mem or RPA. For the Patriots, it's Mac Jones. It is an autograph. Bang! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, Matthew Jones. That one's for you. Bang! Number 4 of 49. We are on a heater, lads. Let's bloody go. Let's bloody go. Whack. Absolute whack. Matty Jones, are you happy for that to go? Would you like that to go into a one-touch, mate? As opposed to a top loader. I'm happy to put that into absolutely your choice. You can either go into a one-touch or a top loader. Bang. 4 of 49. Luminous XR endorsements. Mac Jones, rookie. I'm going to pop that one down right there. Yeah, def, mate. Okay, easy. I'll get that one touch for you, brother. And I'll get him straight into it. There we go. Alrighty. Straight in there like swimwear. Nice and easy does it. Alrighty. There she is. You're gonna get one of the brand new hot off the press seals of approval as well. There she is there, brand new seal. Bang. Let's go. Chuffed is an understatement. Let's go. Looks like Mac Jones loves only cards. Mate, I don't have a problem with that at all at the moment. Move my Clayton Kershaw out of the way there. We'll get Mac Jones front and center here. Bang. The auto. Get this A-Rod sleeved up before I forget as well. Let's bloody go. We are on a heater. Can't stop, won't stop. I knew there was something about this box too. I'm not even joking. You can see that dint in the bottom of the box there. Because I've got a couple of boxes of XR here for our future breaks to upcome. And this is the one I took all the product photos with as well. I made sure it was the same box the whole way through from the very start. I took photos of it. And when I pulled it out, I've got this guy I used to watch, a breaker. He used to, when he'd go into his LCS local card store, he would, when he picked his boxes, he would always pick the box that looked the worst, whichever box had the biggest dint in it or was, you know, just the worst looking box. And that was his theory behind as to what cards are inside. So a little bit of that theory coming true for us right there. Let's go. I'm bloody pumped for you, Matt. What a massive pull there. And we still got another pack to go. XR is honestly one of my favorite products. My favorite products. He says he'll still be Devo if Parsons is in the next pack. Matt, I don't know how you could be Devo with Parsons in the next pack if after pulling that glory right there. Alrighty, last pack magic. Let's see what else we got in store. We got two big fatties at the back there. Alrighty. Get that. Get back in focus. We got Brandon Cooks. And we got Joey Bosa for the Chargers. Brevin Jordan, 92 of 249 out of the Miami University for the Houston Texans there. And we got a John Bates for the Washington football team. That is 41 of 199. I quite like this rookie almost embroiderment in the background there on the cards. Looks really cool. A really nice design. He says, Mike says, only thing I don't like is the 0-0 jerseys. Yeah. Nonetheless, a brilliant card there. All right, we're going to pull from the back here because we got our two mem cards coming up next. And we have a Miami Dolphins. It is Jalen Phillips, stud edge rusher. Pretty sure he was out of Miami University as well. 99% sure. He's an absolute stud. He's going to be a problem for years to come. Alrighty. Now we have two. I don't know which one's the RPA, so I'm going to pull this one from the back. I think this one is the mem card. It is for the Houston Texans. It is Nico Collins. It is our RPA. Nico Collins, sorry. There for the Houston Texans. 50 of 75 is the red parallel there. Quite a thinner stock card. I might get a different top loader for that one. I don't think it's going to fit in that, so I think it's going to have to go. Let's go up one. I have to put in the big dog. Nonetheless, it will protect it just like we need it to. Nico Collins there for the Houston Texans. Brings us to our very last card here. Upside down. It is for the Los Angeles Rams. It is Jacob Harris. Oh, wow. Bang. 7 of 25. That is a lovely looking card. Jacob Harris for the Rams. 7 of 25 for the Los Angeles Rams. Looks like what could be... It's a triple threat. Not 100% sure exactly what that second material is there. Almost looks helmety or glovey. It's definitely not uniform for the Rams. How nice is that? What a way to finish. That is a lovely patch. Lovely patch. Bang. There we go. All right, I need to get these sleeved up. What a break. What a break indeed. Get these all sleeved and top loaded up as well. Hang around and have a yarn with me. You tell him. You tell him, Edge. You tell him. Want to become famous? Buy followers, mate. We don't need to buy followers. We got too many bloody legends in here already. We don't need to buy them. We bring them in. Once again, massive shout out to everyone who bought a spot in this break. I can't thank you all enough. I can't thank you all enough for your support this year as well. Yeah, we've got some big plans coming. We've got every box in the world coming. We've got some big breaks on the cards, on the horizon. As I said, hopefully, I'm hoping we might do another one before the end of the year. I'm thinking we will. Let me know in the chat who's keen for one more break before the end of the year. Let me know. Who's keen on one more break? I certainly am. I certainly am. Jacko says, thank you, go Bills. Almo says, thanks, Tommy. One more for the year. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we got to go out on one more bang. I mean, that's a bang and a half sitting right there that we've just gone out on, but we're going to go out on one more. We've got to. We live for it. Get these rookies top loaded up. Alrighty. Haven't missed any there. I'll do a quick little recap. We've got the Brandon Stevens rookie card there for the Ravens. Brevin Jordan's for the Houston Texans. Jalen Phillips rookie card for the Dolphins. Patrick Jones for the Vikings out of 249. Russell Wilson for the Seahawks out of 199 for Tasha's PC there. Extra out of 149 for the Packers. That one's going out to Almo. Then we've got one for the Washington football team going out to Mike out of 199. We've got the Jacob Harris triple threat patch, 7 of 25 for the Los Angeles Rams. Nico Collins, 50 of 75, for the Houston Texans was our RPA. Of course, we had the Mac Jones out of 49 auto out of our XR. We had our Jalen Hurts rookie card. We had a Chasey Young rookie card. And we had a plethora of emergence of Tua Tagovailoa, Joey Burrow, and others. And plenty big fat stack. I won't go through them all. Massive stack there of hits and rookies from our Prism Cello box. Wow. Wowee. What a break. What a break. Wow. All right, where was I? I've lost it in the chat. New Year's Eve break, says Sailor Jerry. Mate, I'm down for it. If you guys are down for it, I'm down for it. You let me know what you guys want and I will cater. I will cater. Barry Bandit says he's keen. Squidrock says all day, Tommy. Mike says need it. Joker Joker Jones says, you keep getting me stickers, Tommy, so why not one more? Mate, keep coming back. Keep coming back. I'll keep producing for you. Mike says, give us a sneak peek. Tash says, one more. Unlikely winner says, shut up and take my money. Edge Rusher says, put a sticker on my boy Nico Collins. New Year's, come on. If everyone wants a New Year's stream, we can do a New Year's stream for sure. We can do a New Year's stream, that's for certain. All right, I'll get a seal of approval on the Nico Collins for Edge Crusher there. There we go. The seal is on. It's on at the back there. The seal is on. Love you, legend. No, I love you guys. Honest to God. You guys, as I say it time and time again, we have the best goddamn community going around, break community. I love having you guys come back. Honestly, it makes my day when I see a sale come through from you guys, knowing that you guys continue to come back because at the end of the day, you guys like what we're doing here. I do this because I want to do it for you guys at the end of the day. Yeah, I just love breaking cards. I love talking to you guys. And there's no better way for me to do that than combining the two things together and doing these breaks for you guys. So shout out to you guys. I hope to see you all back for our next break. All right, confirmed. We're doing one more break this year. We're going to run it back. We're doing one more break. I don't know. I might even chuck a poll up to see what you guys want to break. I've got a few more boxes of XR sitting back here. I might have to roll in one more box just to fill it, or who knows? We could just do a 2-box XR break maybe or something. I'm not sure. What do you guys want to see? Do you want to just do one box of XR and I can bring something else in? We do like Origins and XR, but they're two quite small boxes. I don't know. I'll leave it up to you guys. Let me know in chat right now if you're still in the chat. What do you guys want to see in the next break? So I've got XR, so we'll put at least one box of XR in. We can do 2 XR. We can do 3 XR if you want. If you want to go crazy. What do you want to see with the XR? Because there's no more new releases for at least a couple of weeks. So after that, we've got Illusions coming, and then after Illusions, we've got Mosaic. So there's a couple of big ones coming, a couple of real big ones coming. My Mosaic's releasing, I'm pretty sure it's either very late December, early January, from my memory. I'll quickly get it up, so I'm not telling you fibs there. I know it got pushed back a tiny bit. Not far, but enough. Basketball's out. Oh, that's... Illusions comes out on the 24th. So there you go. Illusions is out on the 24th, so that's late December. So we may get Illusions in time for New Year's, potentially. If the post isn't too terrible. I can't see Mosaic. Mosaic football is not until the 12th of January. So yeah, it's not until a week and a half into January we're getting our Mosaic. Mai says 2020 Optic maybe. Edge Crusher says XR by 3. Almo says Absolute. Tash says all the XR. Edge Crusher's Kaboom Hunting. Edge Crusher says Illusions or Absolute for sure. Plus 3 XR boxes. Man, that would be one hell of a break. That would be one hell of a break. We just got to try and cater for everyone so we don't lose too many people in a massive break. Well, I'll see what I can do. I'll try and come up with something cool. Leave it with me. Yeah, I'm sure you will see it on our socials real soon. And yeah, maybe we do like the night before New Year's maybe. So, because I know everyone generally has New Year's plans. So I feel like if we do it New Year's Eve, or we could do it New Year's Day, but I feel like if it's New Year's Eve, everyone's already doing something. Maybe we do it on the 30th of December, do it the night before New Year's maybe. That could be a cool one. I don't know what that would line up with in terms of the calendar for you guys. Have a look. What are we looking at? That would be a Thursday night stream, perhaps. That could be pretty cool. Thursday night before New Year's, one last bang, and then everyone can still do what they want on New Year's Eve and not worry about missing the break. So, anyway, we'll talk about that more in the. I might put a poll up or something on our socials. Leave it with me. I think that sounds pretty good. Elmo says, why not? It's Christmas. Exactly. Why not? It's Christmas. Treat yourself. All right, legends. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave you with this very nice picture of Mac Jones auto in front of you. Yeah, I'm going to love yous and leave yous. Enjoy the rest of your night. I can't wait to have yous back for one last stream for the end of the year. I'll see you all then. In the meantime, stay healthy, stay happy, take care of one another, and I'll see you guys soon, all right? Let's do this. One last stream. Let's run it back. All right, let's go. I'll see yous then. See ya.